Hello again, dear viewer. Now, as a lot of you know, several reviewers have come and gone through my show. But this guy is perhaps one of the dumbest, most stubborn, and with some of the craziest fanboys in existence. May I present to you, A. Salieri.
Now, this is no lie. I've seen every video this idiot has ever made. In fact, you can pretty much call me an expert on all things A. Salieri. Since March 2009 in his oh-so-humble beginnings in Germany, this guy has been talking about reviewer after reviewer after reviewer, and a lot of you have taken his word as fact, not realizing that his is just an opinion. And boy, does he love to slap you in the face with it.
And I'm here to show you just how inaccurate this guy can really be. Roll footage.
This is A. Salieri with a special edition of Reviewing the Reviewer.
Reviewing the reviewer? Wait, so how did we end up with RAR? Shouldn't it be RTR? Well, this tells us everything right here in the lazy MS-painted title card of your first episode. Irate Gamer was your sole target back in the day. Very fair there, dude. Not. And this is your third review? What's the deal with those ellipses? Are you admitting that this is a roast and not a review? Why are you so hesitant? Here's Asa showing off his crappy webcam that I don't even think got to 144p. Now, he'll swear up and down he hates jump cuts, but look at this shit. It's a jump cut buffet. Oh, and look at this crap here. He says smart people get your barf bags, but if you read the preceding sentence, it sounds anything but smart. So on the review, this is why you put your baby down before you type, you dullard.
Now, it wasn't until the end of 2011 that this guy finally gave up on Windows Movie Maker. You see that flash over there? Here it is again in slow motion for you. Bam! Yeah, that is the effect of trying to put too much crap into a Windows Movie Maker project. Yeah, Asa was known for two things. 144p quality video and putting too much crap on the screen to read. But these are aesthetic problems, you would say. What about Asa's actual knowledge? Well,
here's the kicker. Gameplay. Ooh, not good.
So, let me get this straight. More diverse options in gameplay and more variety, meaning a step up from Mario 1, translates to not good? Stop abusing hallucinogens, guys. Crack is whack.
Yeah, crack is not a hallucinogen, Asa. It's actually a stimulant. If you wanted a hallucinogen, you could have gone with LSD. The only way someone on crack can hallucinate is from staying awake too many days, and then they might start seeing things, but certainly not because of the drug itself. So, yeah, a better retort would have been, so stop abusing LSD, guys. Your video games are weird enough as they are. Now, Asa really blew it with his Navigator review. Here's the entire clip containing Asa's assessment in 2009.
There were no real online video reviews of video games back then. So, this footage has to inevitably be Navigator's. If it was original video footage of some nameless 90s reviewer, why would they need to dub it over? Wouldn't the endeavor to keep it as is, as they state as their cause, be better served by keeping the original video's voiceover? And why would a reviewer in the 90s write about how he got the ending for the Hulk and have footage for it if it's a written review?
Now, when Asa recorded that, he had no idea there used to be a TV show on Maryland's public access channels called Flights of Fantasy. Navigator just kept an archive of George Wood's stuff. Not that archiving it made it any more accurate or characteristic in the least of how we gamers felt about these games in the 90s. These were all the opinions of one man who pretty much no one outside of Maryland, and possibly not even in Maryland, had ever heard of until the internet magically brought all the trivial information in the world to our homes.
now allow me to show you another problem with this guy's early stuff. His volume levels. Until Run and Gun Pictures mailed him a real microphone, this is the kind of stuff you would hear in his videos.
He saw how he could take the technology we were using at Ampex and make a coin-operated amusement device that might be a hit. He then built this thing called Computer Space.
Ralph, who was a skilled engineer, spent a few years building the prototype of his idea. Once completed, he took the device and showed it to the people at Magnavox.
Mistake number 2. No, actually Bear invited several TV set manufacturers to view and test his product out at his place in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Yeah, so you could hear 3 different volume levels there. So his own mic sounds like he's trying to communicate to the outside world through a cup and string while being trapped inside an elevator, while the clips taken from other people vary from incredibly loud to absolutely inaudible. The lesson here is don't use your computer's internal mic. Not until RAR 13 would he actually bother with this. For shame.
Now, the next issue I have with the guy is his stubbornness. From April 2011 all the way to July of 2011, when his channel finally got taken down, it seemed the only thing he could talk about is his feud with Jay Frieden. Boy, it seemed like he could never let that go.
A record number of consecutive videos dealing with the exact same topic, which today can only be found on the Chinese version of YouTube, Tudo.com, was all it took to trigger a really stupid war where both parties ended up the worse for it. The funny thing about the entire ordeal is that the guy that Asa was defending in the first place, Rue of Clan of the Grey Wolf, he doesn't even talk to him anymore. It's rather ironic that it's easier for Asa to actually have a conversation today with Jay Frieden than it is for him to even get a greeting from Rue. This guy revels in trouble sometimes, and those with reputations to protect, they steer clear of him.
And this leaves us with the final problem I have with this guy. His fanboys. Bunch of weirdos, the lot of them. Now, like any online reviewer, this guy has a legion of fanboys. And some of them get downright creepy.
Like this guy. No matter what Ace is doing when he logs on, no matter who he's talking to, or what his motive is for being online at any particular time, likely playing Words with Friends or doing his poker or some shit, in comes the, "Hello? Hi? Hello? Hello? Are you there?" It's like daily, sometimes hourly. He's a good kid, I'm sure. He's just a little clingy. Now take a look at the channel comments. It's the same 3 dudes usually writing over and over and over again. Asa could leave for months and these 3 dudes would still forget to feed themselves or use the toilet in their haste to show their love. And some of them attack 10-year-olds in his name.
Well, actually, I do have good videos, so fuck you, Eric, motherfucker.
And that's all I have to say about myself. Yes. Some people find me judgmental, some people find me a little too opinionated for their tastes. But I assure you, it's all my opinion. It's all anybody's opinion online. And that's what I advocate, everybody forming their own opinion. Regardless of what some reviewer online says, regardless of what some creepy bloggers out there have to say. And yes, regardless of what this fat man has to say. Still, thanks for sticking with me all these years, guys. Thanks for watching my channel, and thanks for supporting what I do, those of you who do. Now, that's it for this RAR, and you probably thought that this RAR was the one you voted on. No. So, here are the results of that poll for you.
The amount of reviewers shows people were able to name is astonishing. It's a testament to the oversaturation of critics online. And further reason why you shouldn't care too personally about any of them, myself included. So without further ado, the people who got 2 or less votes. Here we go. Paliestino, Melting Man 234, Penniless Reviewer, DM Jared, Pro Jared, Preschool Guy, With Chuckles, The Best Gamer USA, Loud House Ev, Rock 64, Quick Quack Reviews, Shad Silvson 11, Ultimate Chance, Yuri of Wind, Raging Amish, XX Mysterious Man XX, Some Call Me Johnny, Robert Milliam, Spaz Master 8705, Retro Gambler, Angry Game Reviews, Event Status, Anime Review Guy, Otaku Bruno, Turbo Views, The Escapist, My Ass Has Worms, Navigator, Pat the NES Punk, Gligar 13 Vids, Anita Sarkeesian, Muse Productions, Gort the Movie God, Lots of Games, Lazy Game Reviews, Total Halibut, Zeitgeist Reviews, The Hatebid Podcast Guys, Adamant Ditto Stayed Up Reviews, Ali 4x87 Duquette. Oh god, this is a ridiculous list, and it still goes on. I'm really freaking bored, and I'm online. I need some reviewers. Yeah, don't waste my time. Pyrox, Synth, Gedogama, Everblue, 8-Bit Eric, Smosh Games, GameSack, Dude Reviews, Johnny Murda, Team Mud, Blue, Major Siren Liz, Cartoon Corner, Cole, Smithy, Zephyr, Nick and Chris. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Super Luzia, Ben the Looney, Adrian Marty, Ashens, Tim Rogers, Rachel Moore, Gaming, Top 10, Subite, Owen C, Nash, Cinema Snob, Jiguk, Rue, El Presador, and Movie Bob. There's just too many losers for me to see. To sit and watch each one, I'd really have to be a geek. Watch 'em, gotta watch 'em all. Gotta watch 'em all, losers. Watch 'em, gotta watch 'em all. They're on your computer. Watch 'em, gotta watch 'em all. Gotta watch 'em all.
RAR. Yeah, so you'll find out who the top 10 were next week. Actually, Movie Bob was one of the top 10, but I needed his name to rhyme with Cinema Snob. So, who am I going to RAR? Well, hope you find out soon. Merry Christmas, and thanks for supporting my channel, everybody. Till next time, dear viewer.
And for those of you asking me which of my own works I enjoyed the most, probably this one.